Welcome to the I'm Not the Crazy One podcast, where two brothers keep it real raw and black as fuck. From culture and comedy to life's wildest debates, we're here to prove that sometimes you're not crazy. The world just doesn't get it. And you see that dope ass picture we got? That's definitely not how we look. Shout out to AI though. Tune in, tap in, and join the conversation because trust us, you're not the only one thinking it.
Our boys know better. All right. Do not adjust your eyes or your ears. There are three of us today. For the first time ever on this podcast, we have a guest slash other brother. So
So
along
funny
with
how life so funny how life works, man. Like
along with me and Don, you got Drill, you got Don for I am not the crazy one podcast. We have a guest today who is my other brother. We call him D Mac. D Mac is a hello, sir. Oh, Don, you the odd man out. You the only one that bald on here. You need to
Hey,
give us
I'll get a hair transplant before I go bald.
no damn hair transplant.
I
do
don't
that,
care.
man. You look like
Why
you
would
good
you
for a
do
while
that?
though.
I
Yeah.
hope so. I hope so. I'm
Yeah, I
about to go
know what the issue
moisturize this
is.
shit right now.
Oh man. So how you boys been doing? Today D Mac was fishing. He was out fishing. Is what he does. He is a country boy like the two of us. Only more manly because we don't go fishing often.
Well, I've been twice in 2 days, 3 times in 37 years, so I'm getting the hang of it.
What
Hey,
you get the hang of it?
I'm
hey,
over.
I
I'm
mean,
over. I'm over right now on the weekend.
no,
But I'm
hey,
thinking if I get up early in the morning around about 4,
hey, that
5.
fishing shit ain't. I literally fished better when I didn't have a fishing rod when it was just stick and string. Like it seemed like I caught fish better that way.
That's some old Huckleberry fan type shit, ain't
Man, you seen Laneville. You know where I
it? Yeah, never
was.
mind. After you said that, never mind.
Yeah,
You
man,
right.
ain't nothing down. Nothing
You
lame
right.
but steers and queers.
What the hell?
Hey, so can I ask a question?
Yeah, you can ask a question, man. This
Oh,
isn't this isn't Russia.
he came
So,
prepared.
man, forgive me. Y'all hear still got my audio right.
Yeah, we still here.
When I flip it, I'm good, and then I gotta let me find it again. Figure it out in a second. So I'm gonna ask my question. I'm gonna ask my question while I figure this out. Where'd you
Okay, go
grow up?
ahead.
Where'd you grow up, bro?
Mostly in Fort Worth.
Oh, so you're a city boy.
Little bit. I got country roots though.
Oh, okay.
Is that what you tell people?
Hell yeah. I like to do country shit.
Now I will not disagree with that. You do do a ton of country shit. I will give you that.
Yeah. Even though like now, like I'm city adjacent. I still gotta go get my shit, but I ain't trying to be in the middle of it.
Okay, that's understandable.
I'm gonna get this figured out, guys.
Hey, it's okay. Long as you talking while you doing your thing, we good.
Yeah. We got plenty of technical difficulties on tape.
Plenty of them. We don't have people in the background. Sometimes it sounds like it's an actual podcast. Other times it sounds like somebody recorded it on a cassette tape and started playing it for somebody. So we we do all we can with what we got.
Everything is a learning phase, learning opportunity.
That is
Look
true.
pretty fun though, man. It looked fun. Like all the clips and the videos I've seen, man, it look like I have a good time doing it, bro.
Yeah, it's fun doing this, man. It's fun doing this. So I'm just glad that it's an honor to have you as our first guest. So that's what's up.
And that's extra dope. So I subscribe, and this is just some encouragement, man. I subscribe to a guy at my cigar shop, man. He's a just in case he sees this. He's a good guy. He's a great guy. Um, you can edit this out. You can edit this out. But he go he goes on YouTube, bro, and he's called Chris is something Cajun Life or whatever. But he just hosts lives, bro, and he just falls asleep on his lives, bro. He got like 5,000 followers, like subscribers.
Just by falling asleep.
I mean, that's not the premise, but that's just what he does. I mean,
Damn.
and he got like 5,000. Now he been doing it for like. I mean, he got a little random shit on there as well, but he been doing it for like
Yeah.
12 for like no. He said for 7 years.
Yeah. You've been doing it that long. You're gonna get some people to come with
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
He just gets on there. I watched him for 2 hours, bro. He ate a bowl of ice cream and went to sleep.
you.
That
So I
that's
say that
crazy.
to say anybody can be successful. Just a matter of persistence.
Drop some
you
gems
are
in there.
you are not wrong in that. You are not wrong in that. Everybody out there that's kind of worried, you're trying to do something big out there. Trust me, go look at other people's podcasts, other people's posts. You'll feel like you'll be okay.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
whenever
Okay,
today,
I'm gonna log back on, guys. I don't know if I got to get back on my computer or what, but I'm gonna log back on from here.
okay,
My
that's fine.
computer.
We'll be here.
Sorry, fellas.
All right, we're having some technical difficulties for y'all out there in podcast land, and for those who are on
next
YouTube.
time we link up, that gave me an idea. I'm just gonna record a whole bunch of shit.
You mean you're just gonna record a bunch of random shit?
This whatever we doing, I'm just recording it. I'm gonna vlog that shit and post it on the page.
That's actually not a bad idea.
Yeah. So
That's
wherever
great.
we end up, whether it's Waco, Austin, wherever, I'm vlogging that shit.
That's dope. That's what's up. We can definitely do that.
So when the crazy shit happen, it'll be video proof that it's not just me.
You always catch the crazy stuff.
I do.
But not always on video because we usually be too stunned that it actually happened. So yeah, see.
Yeah, see. Bro, you really
So
don't
today's
know
topic,
where that line was from that I put in the group chat? It's Rob Bass.
It was from
Rob. It Takes Two. Rob Bass.
Yeah, It Takes Two.
But I was listening to it. I was like, could no rapper do no shit like that or say nothing like that because you're gonna start a whole viral war.
You think so?
Hell yeah. Think about if Drake was like, hey, fuck the Whopper. Fuck the Whopper. I love Big Macs. It's going to be a whole uproar about that shit. People going to start boycotting certain places.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Pandemonium. Everybody too
Probably
sensitive nowadays, so it'll definitely go crazy.
Yeah, for sure. So today's topic, D, you there?
I'm here, man. Just trying to figure out why my camera isn't loading.
Okay. So today's topic
work on your phone.
But yeah, we talking about fitness today. So fitness is the topic.
You'll see my beautiful
do you
face
know
again.
when you like kind of need to go to the gym? Like, do you know immediately, or does it take you a while to be like, fuck, I need to get in the gym, or I need to work out, or something like that?
When I start feeling sluggish.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so usually I go in these cycles.
Yeah.
So during basketball season, great shape because I'm doing practices all the time, coaching in games, all movement. But right as the season is over with, it's a break between the season and AAU. And like my body just shut down automatically. So I'm turning into a whole damn big ass bear. Hibernating and shit.
So mine's the same way. I go through different stages. Being in the military, we have a physical fitness test every 6 months. Yet, like every 6 months, I hit hard. Like I just go hard in the paint. Be in great shape for about 2 months. Slack off for like.
Just fall off.
Then when it comes around again, bam! This is where we're going. This is what we do. Like it's crazy. Like, and now my body's conditioned, and no matter what, from April to October, that's when my body starts saying, after April passes, like around my birthday, April, May time frame, I'll be in good shape and I'll be working out all big. As soon as June hit, I'm like, I don't know if the summer body is gonna stay, so so we better go ahead and get used to the big me. Not D. D Mac.
Is he back?
I don't know, man.
He's back. He's back. We hear you. We hear you.
What is wrong with my camera? Oh, well, I'm moving in slow motion, but I'm moving.
This
Sorry, man. My
one is slow
computer's being
motion.
old, man. Oh my God, this is embarrassing. All
So
right.
so you got a your routine. Like, have you ever felt completely off of your routine to where you were just in terrible shape?
Yeah.
That'd be a God dog it. I think that
This shit done now again. We might just have to cut all of this out.
Oh yeah, we're definitely gonna have to.
That's definitely going in the bloopers.
Oh man.
We can just do audio if it's gonna come through clear.
Yeah, I told him we'll get his audio. His video,
Yeah.
it may or may not show up, but yeah, your audio definitely. So, D Mac, when you do have clients, do you work out with them?
typically no, bro. But always having to give an example, it just adds up over time. I feel
Okay.
like, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So at some point, it's like, man, like at some point after so many sessions, it's like, man, I don't even need to do nothing today. But I forget that a lot of time too. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can forget that, like, dude, you pretty much been training a lot. You done enough.
Okay. So, hey Don, so do you work out to kind of? I mean, you're almost 40 now.
Well, who says
So
that? Like, who just brings it up out the blue? We're almost 40. Thank you. I didn't know that.
you act like I said,
Yeah.
oh man, so 65 is right around the corner. Like you.
I mean, I know how old I am. Hey, you're almost 40. Ah, duh.
So you in your 30s, you in your 30s. Like, do you work out because you want to look good, or do you work out because you want to like not be dying when you walk up a flight of stairs?
A little bit of both.
Okay.
Yeah, it's definitely a little bit of both. And just like
So
D was saying, uh, with coaching, that's why I say I'm usually in shape because I gotta show them the different drills and stuff. So I make sure I'm in shape for the season, and then the end of the season start kicking my ass. But usually it's just so I'm not feeling sluggish. Like if I'm doing something basketball related and I feel like I'm moving slow or my body don't feel right, I can't
yeah,
do it. I think I'm blessed because I'm really in tune with my body. So whenever something feels off, I feel it immediately.
yeah. The lady said a lot about you, so I'm definitely I agree with that.
What?
The lady
What?
said a lot about you. You know, you're really in tune with your body. You know, that's usually what they talk about.
They tell me I'm in tune with their body.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know. They be saying stuff like, "Oh, he really knows his body." Like, oh man, does he? What? That's crazy that he knows his body so well. So, so, so kudos, sir, to you knowing your body that well.
Yeah,
That's fantastic.
try to be one.
Now, me, I work out to like try to be in better shape. Like that 6-pack at my age, it could happen, but I don't feel like putting that. Like that work is
Way too much
extra.
work.
Yeah,
Way too much work.
that work is extra. I get to where my stomach is flat-ish,
Yeah.
and then I'm like, okay, well, you know what? I'm just not gonna worry about it anymore. I remember I almost got mad. I was in, I was in a physical therapy assistant class. So, so
There
yeah,
you
my brother
go.
D Mac just showed up.
There we
On the screen.
go.
All you saw was teeth.
Yeah,
Well,
man.
you came in on it. I am very happy to be here.
Yes.
All right, let's catch up.
Oh man. No, we were saying I was asking him if he works out to look good or if he works out just to kind of stay in shape for the most part. He said a little bit of both. Like he wants to look good, but he also wants to, stay in shape. Since he's a coach, he runs up and down with the players or shows them how to do certain drills. So he pretty much
What grade, bro?
he wants to maintain that.
School ball, it's high school.
Yeah,
For
them kids will try you.
yeah, and then AAU, it just depends on what team I have. Like this year, I got ninth graders and like eighth graders.
Okay. Cool.
I raced them. I was like, hey, if anybody beats me back, y'all don't have to do a suicide. And I had already killed them in practice. So they think just because I got like the little tequila belly that I ain't got no wheels. I
Tequila
took
belly's
off
not a
when
thing.
I tell you,
That can't be a thing. Tequila belly's not a thing.
because I don't drink beer. So tequila belly. Boom. All right.
Okay, that's
Stay on
fair.
track.
I'm on track.
But we took off. It was just running a down and back. And I tell you, all they eyes lit up like, oh shit, coach is fast. So all of them start booking it. So I eased up at the end of the line because I saw them really hustling and stuff.
Yeah.
So I let one of them win.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's dope. I mean, you know, if you
It's
want to
just
teach
little stuff like that I do.
if you want to teach people like how to not be a winner, you know, I'll let you win.
Yeah, you got it. I mean, I already killed them at practice. It'll be another time that I can dust all their ass, but I'm just saying.
Okay, cool.
A lot. I think I just need to be able to move. It became like when you work out. I feel like when you work out, the general concept when dudes be working out to look good, man, they overlook something. But I think
Okay.
that the more you work out just to feel good, everything else gets up. And then as I get older, man, it's like I got to chill a little bit on some stuff. I can't go in there and just be doing what I was doing when I was 25, 26.
Yeah.
Man, you doing box jumps and shit, trying to dunk and all that. I'm like, damn, what you
Well,
trying to do?
in regards to weight, you know what I'm saying? I can't go squat like 300 pounds, 1,500 pounds. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel you. So
But when you
how
working with
was it in
kids,
the
though, man,
bodybuilding world?
huh?
How was it in the bodybuilding world?
Man, it's so you got to be so like what's that? So you got it to an extent. You got to be a little self-absorbed, bro.
Yeah.
And you got to be willing to push the envelope physically. And like I stopped because I like the art part of it, but the physical, they want you to get to like I'm 5'11", right? So to be I would have had to gain, depending on which category I want to stay in, do like 30 pounds, bro. But that don't fit my frame, man. So, you know, I'm not willing to do whatever it is to do to put on that much weight that quick, bro.
Yeah.
And then it's like anything else, it's political too, bro, man. Like kind of like agents get you to sign up, get several athletes to sign up. Coaches do the same thing in bodybuilding.
That's crazy.
So if you're a big coach, you know, you sign with a big coach, then you hope that increases your likelihood, and which in some cases it does increase your likelihood of winning. And I'm like, dude, I could train myself. I'm not finna pay. Dude, you pay like $3,000 a month for that shit.
Hell no.
Not on top, and that's on top. Like that's not including food, bro. This is just coaching. You can pay from like $1,500 to $3,000 a month for a coach, bro.
Damn.
And think of a coach got 10 clients, and they probably gonna try to have as many clients as they can.
Yeah.
It's crazy, bro.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Nah, I'm not going, bro.
Thought about the world like that.
Yeah, man. Because the big athletes become judges who are also coaches. And if I'm coached under a big athlete, then I can coach smaller athletes or beginners because I'm connected to this athlete who's probably going to be a judge. And it's pretty. It gets pretty.
I was in the military with a guy who wanted to be a bodybuilder. He was in sensational shape, but he said that is truly a lifestyle. Like you have to live that through and through.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, and I wasn't willing to do that.
I understand.
And don't get me wrong, it's fun. And then like backstage, you know what I mean? That's enjoyable because you get to see things backstage. This is part we mean. But dude, no, it's cool though. But once you get to like, it's several levels you got to get to, and for each level, bro, each show you do, you're gonna pay $200-$300 to do a show. And in that show, think about you've been paying for your coach every month. In that show, if you get a coach, in that show, you got to get tan, you got to get your uniform, you got to get, and then obviously, and then you got to get a room because you're probably traveling.
Yeah.
Then you for a few days. Then you got to plan your meals. You got to pack your meals mostly, bro. By the time you do a show, bro, one show, and then some people do several shows a year.
Yeah.
Be having all of your feelings. I don't know. But it was a good experience. So I'm glad I did it because it helped me learn a little bit more about the body, bro.
Yeah.
For sure.
That's what's up. Now, do you recommend? Hey, Don, do you like going to the gym more, or do you like doing like local stuff around the house more?
It depends. Whatever. I just like wherever it's easily accessible. I don't like going to the gym, especially now, man. I like the old days where you just go work out. Everybody got a camera in the way. Why you got a full face of makeup on? You got a BBL and you trying to make people think that you've been working out for it. It's
It's
just a
just
lot
nothing.
of shit that I don't like seeing at the gym nowadays.
Okay.
I
Like
concur
even
with you on
hooping
that.
at the gym not the same no more. So I was like, man, I'm just tired of this shit. That's my old man rant.
What's different with hooping? How is that different?
Because everybody's trying to get content. Like you see cameras around everywhere. Or
Really?
then, but this part always been around. It's always somebody to think they finna go to the league at 24-hour fitness. And I was like, bro, just hoop. Why are you arguing every foul call? Why are you doing some shit you never done before? And telling everybody you
That's
almost
how
made it to the
rare
league.
that shit is. Like that is so damn rare for somebody to get discovered that way. Like you realize
Nobody's
you have to be
discovering
willing to
anybody in the
invest in
gym.
games.
Dude, y'all ever
No.
seen that movie Hoop Dreams? Y'all ever seen that movie Hoop Dreams?
The old one with the two Chicago dudes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Niggas be had
Yeah.
24-hour fitness like that. Like a
Yes.
nigga watch. Y'all remember the old black? It was the old black dude that went around picking up. He was a recruit. He was a scout.
Yeah.
Going to the
This
park.
was in the 80s. Nobody's doing that shit anymore.
I was gonna say, you remember back in the day, before black people were looked at as a talent in basketball, like they have to go around like all the hood schools or the playgrounds or whatever to see who was hooping.
Hey, Don, man, let me give you. Can I give you something real quick? I want to get your perspective on this, bro. So I got a. Well, I don't want to say I got, but I got a kid, right? Top in the nation, right? Man, I don't want to say too much about it. So you know IMG Academy, right?
Yeah.
So IMG, what I'm learning is Under Armour has these camps, right?
Mm-hmm.
Top kid in the nation, invite only camps, and I know it's like this in AAU to some extent, right? So at these camps, obviously IMG recruits show up. Well, it's easy to go to these camps. I mean, it's the number one invite only people, athletes in the camp. From that camp, if they, athlete blows it up, they invite the athlete. These are like freshmen, juniors, sophomores, junior shit. That's all out of order. But top in the nation, they do it at the camp. They get a scholarship to go to IMG. So some kids travel from like Laneville to stay in Florida at like 15, 16 years old, bro, and go to school just to play football.
Seriously?
I mean, get to schooling, but they can be football players year round, bro.
Yeah.
That's news to me. I never knew that.
But this is crazy when you think about, and this is in Florida. What, man? All them agents down there, they ain't even got to think about where to go. They just pop up. They getting them early, bro.
Yeah.
They getting them super early, man. What you think about that?
It's a cheat code, really, and since it's not like a legitimate school through the state, they're able to do shit like that. But it's even some schools like in the state, they go recruit kids. Like it's high schools that recruit kids for sure, but they just don't come out and say it.
That's crazy, man. It's kind of scary. Like to send my son off, and I would have to assume that they can it's probably some underhanded under the table money.
Oh,
depending on.
Absolutely.
At 15, I'm 16. I'm gonna send my kid to Florida.
Because all the parents see if they're not moving. So usually with a big school like that, they'll hook the parent up with a job.
Yeah.
In that area, so they're able to move. And shit, it happens at the local level too. It's a smaller town. I ain't gonna say the name because I ain't trying to deal with these people. But it's a smaller town. It's a smaller town that's like super dope in football. And it's not nothing out there, but they build these certain type of apartments so people that don't make a lot of money can come to their school and ball out in football and go get a scholarship. I love the hustle, but it's some underhanded shit going on. So it's basically like NIL, but without no real money involved in
That's crazy.
Crazy. Well, that's the
That's
serious talk
crazy.
for today, for the episode.
it. Yeah, but
So,
the
Doc,
stuff is
what's
crazy,
your
man.
favorite exercise, man? Do you have a favorite exercise, like a go-to exercise?
Favorite exercise? Me?
Yeah.
I like a lunge. I like the lunge, bro.
Okay.
You said a
I'm
You
good.
ain't
lunge?
exercising your damn legs. Listen up, turn my mic up. Turn my mic up. Where's my mic? Turn my mic up.
Oh shit, you're gonna turn my
Anytime
mic
y'all
up, man.
see me post a workout video, I feel good about myself. You know, I feel real good. I feel real good. No, not even 2 seconds later, my brother D-Mac posts another workout video looking like a damn golden Greek god, and he not even trying to. He just working
Well,
out and posting his workouts and saying, "Hey, you know, y'all stay focused, y'all stay this and y'all stay that." 100%.
Yeah.
I'm like, look at this, man. Man, look at this.
Well,
I'm
you
like,
know,
let me call Facebook or somebody to take this down. This is not
we
right.
all in different levels of the game. You know what I'm saying? We all at different levels. Just hoping to encourage.
Yeah.
But the rep be doing some crazy stuff too, bro. I done seen with the sandbags. I done seen it with the sandbags and all that, bro.
He was doing some Thor workout boot camp type shit, and I was like, I'm never working out with you.
Now this ain't a knock, but this is the lesson I get from that. Like, as you get, and I think that's important. Like, as you get older, bro, I think it's more important to like get out of the gym, dog.
Yeah, that's been for some reason, I've been addicted to that lately. Like, I'll go to the gym, but it's only like once or twice a week, but mostly I'll go outside and see what I can do out there.
Because you got to make shit up.
Yeah.
For the most part.
Sure.
I mean, a lot of times. I mean, you can follow shit, but you can make up a lot of shit outside, man.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. Yeah. You know, it's a lot of people that make fitness content out there for people to just follow.
Bro, you know what I think would be a dope ass place to work out?
What's that?
I don't know if y'all got them. I know y'all got them. I don't know what y'all call them. Them trampoline places for kids.
Oh, the trampoline park. That shit is a workout for sure. I take my kids.
I was gonna say, you can tell we all parents, but all of us are like, oh hell yeah.
Yeah.
And now they serve drinks.
I jumped on that thing for damn 10, 15 minutes. I was like, what? Am I out of breath? This is terrible.
20 minutes and you good, man. 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Yep. That's a good leg workout.
Let me ask you this. So going back to what you said about like the 24-hour fitness, we don't really have a lot of gyms like that out, man. Like Louisiana, bro, I love it to death, man. But it's like 1973 still.
Yeah. I get that.
So, I mean, biggest thing we got is like Planet Fitness is when it comes to like the 24-hour fitness and stuff like that.
Yeah.
My big thing is like you never know what's real, and when it comes to like a woman and like you never know what's real, bro. You never know what
you don't. And when you look at how women dress in the gym, you get to thinking like, okay, did you work for that, or did you just like a Build-A-Bear, or like what?
So they got these tights now that got butts in them.
It got the booty lifting. Yeah, man. It's all lies. It's all lies.
Yes. Now, would we be wrong if they made a shirt with like the abs in it? So we like put that on. It seems like
they got shirts like that.
Do they?
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up! Oh my gosh.
We should wear if they put dicks in pants. The only way you make this. Because
when we get thrown out of the gym for that, like when you wear like tights and you just got a big bulge walking in there and you doing a stand out, it's like the fist just saying good, like sticking out of your tights.
Because when you think about it, bro,
at Planet Fitness,
Planet Fitness.
Nah, cause Planet
Fitness. Get a welcome alarm.
They let you come in how you are. Cause that's one of the reasons why I stopped going. It was a lady that was built like a old ass potato, and she didn't have shit on, and I was like, I can't work out, and my stomach hurt.
Yeah, man, like you know the thing about freedom, man, and thank you, veterans, Jarrell, man, I appreciate it. You said you do any military time, Don. You in your 70 time in service? You both guys? Thank y'all for that, for defending our freedoms, man. It's really important. But bro, freedom is need to be. You got to be responsible with it, bro.
Yeah.
And that's the problem
Yes.
with Planet Fitness, bro. Like, man, like a lot of stuff, bro. Like, you don't need to. It's don't all need to be advertised, man. And I like the confidence of it, but like, you go too far when you say I'm not judging people.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
You know, we're not
Because
judging
I'm
you. No,
definitely judging.
yeah. Because like
yeah.
it don't all need to be out there. Whether you look hot or you
Just
look
think,
terrible.
just think if you walked in there with dick pants on, man.
They better not tell me shit. They better not
That's
tell
right.
me
I
nothing.
know. Well, look at
You
Sarah
know,
over there. She got her little like she got a camel toe showing.
this brings me to another point. There we go. There I go.
Yeah.
Dude, my teeth are pretty white. Like all my skin is pretty black. But bro, this is analogy. I mean anatomy. Cause I said butt pants, and you said ab shirts. There's like the only thing like a butt. When you think about a butt, it's a lot you can do with a butt. It's not comparison. It's not comparative to abs, bro. It's not. You can't compare, but you can. But if I see a butt and some abs, like a woman not gonna feel the same. If I see titties and calves, like I don't feel the same when I see titties and calves. So I just feel like
Very true. You're right about that.
like it's certain women got, and this is judgmental. It is. It's sexist. Women keep wearing all that shit. Keep wearing all of it because every now and then somebody come through that should have it on. But I feel like they got a lot more body parts that could be like judged or whatever.
Yeah.
Like you know what I'm saying?
They
Like,
they care about more, I guess,
because
of their body. I think boobs to women are like balls to men. You know, like
if you got
because they care about the size, how big they are. They look perky and everything. We feel the same thing about our nuts. Like okay,
and I can't walk around with my balls out.
but I was gonna say the only thing is you just can't walk with them out.
This is my whole point.
You should do that. You should
This is
be
my
able to
whole
look at my
point.
ball cleavage.
I had a hard time getting that out, bro, and I appreciate that. I can't walk around with my balls out, and this is unfair. Like you can walk around and look at. That's what I'm saying. I'm talking about equity, gender equity. If I can't walk around with my balls out, and titties are equivalent to balls, why should you be able to just show saggy titties? Because it's your right.
Yeah,
Why don't I have the right?
Let them cook. He got a
Now,
point.
now when we talk about,
good point.
we'll edit that out. I don't know if I just held that in the.
I
had to switch hands. I got a baby hair out. But now, if we just say like my schlong is out, then that's different.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, man, I agree that men should be more responsible with their balls. Yes.
Yeah.
But I also think,
for the most part, right?
I mean, and I think for the most part, we have been trained to be responsible with our balls over the centuries and centuries.
Our balls are pretty responsible. We can't do. We don't
But
just throw them back
why
there.
is there not the same responsibility for titties? That's all I'm saying.
So what I read on the internet, if people like to Google stuff and look stuff up, is that the dad bod is the new sexy.
Yeah.
That's what I keep hearing. I think it's sort of bullshit.
No.
No, it's got to be bullshit.
Dad bod is sexy.
As the single person of this group, it's true. Yes, when I was in shape,
get the fuck out of here.
listen, when I was in shape, it was tough out here for me. I'm still like you. So the dad bod, it's like you built up here, your legs kind of toned, and then you got like a little belly. They love that.
Yeah,
shit.
yeah. For all y'all don't know what the dad bod is, you got some nice arms, shoulders, chest. You got a bit of a gut, but you didn't skip leg day either. So it's not a bad looking body. It's just you not looking like Channing Tatum from Magic Mike.
Listen, they love that shit.
So I think, man, I think it's way less intimidating, man. I think.
If I'm going around with a 6-pack and I'm talking to somebody that may not be like in tip top shape, she gonna think everybody and their mama is trying to sleep with me.
And hey, get over here.
Never thought about it that way.
One thing about, I mean, like I don't really like to talk about my body a lot, but I'm gonna be vulnerable here.
Yes, be vulnerable to the people of
It's a safe space.
this fine planet. This is a place, safe space. Say what you want. Say what you feel.
But you get stared at a lot when you're in shape, bro. And it's uncomfortable, man.
Well,
And like,
yeah, I get that. I do understand that.
and then people always want to talk about work. Hey, man, I'm outside of this, but
Yeah,
people
yeah.
always want to say like how much you bench or some shit like that. Like, bro, I just want to, like, I don't even like we went to a resort and I was like, man, I don't even know if I want to take my shirt off, man.
Damn.
But nobody was saying that. Like, you know, most of the time women don't say nothing, and that I feel like this is a good thing for a married man, happily.
Yeah.
If I were
Definitely
like, you know, I think a lot of women. A matter of fact, a woman told me that one time. Like, some people get. It's not that they don't like it. It's just that they don't know how to like. It's not like welcoming, I think.
In shape hot guy is as intimidating as a hot girl is to us. Like, we won't approach her or we'll hesitate to approach her.
Nah, men, we don't give a fuck. We got egos, and so we think we finna go shoot at anything. But women, they thinking about the whole process, and they use it as a mirror. 'Cause I
Okay.
know when I lost my pandemic weight and I was like in shape, they was like, "I'm scared to work out with you," and I was like, "Why? Like you act
And I
like
could
I'm
never
out
get a
here."
workout partner.
Yeah. I'm like, it ain't that deep. Like, why are you? But now they was like, yeah, we can work out. Or they think I'm not athletic just because I got the dad bod. And I was like, you wouldn't be able to keep up.
No, not at all.
But it works. It can work in your favor.
Mm-hmm.
So how does working out change your sex life?
I think, bro. I think it make you look a little bit more. I don't know the word. I
Is
think
it a
increase your
confident
sex.
thing or is it a
No.
no?
It's some biological stuff to it. Like I said, when I lost my 40, 50 pandemic pounds, like
Yeah.
it went from just normal sex drive to like a hyper sex drive. Like this shit
Because
was
you know you
That's
can,
the
like,
thing. If I'm working
put your
out,
leg on your
you
head and
flipping
stuff.
tires and
yeah,
shit, I'm doing all that shit. I'm flipping tires and I got the chain, I got all this stuff. Like, if I'm working out to that extent, yeah, my sex drive is through the damn roof.
yeah.
Your
Like,
stroke
All
get
the
longer because your hamstring,
testosterone.
yeah.
because your hamstrings looser, your stroke get longer. That's hips.
Oh, okay.
Break it down, trainer.
I'm loading now.
Break it down.
You know what I'm saying? Look up an RDL. That stroke get longer when you picking up them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's actually one of my favorite exercises, the deadlift. Like, I thought it was dumb at first. I'm just putting the weight down and picking it back up. But then I did it, and I was like, this shit is hard. Like, what the hell? Like, who
Yeah.
came up with this?
Nah, I was the same way because back in the day when I was super scrawny and shit, I ain't like lifting weights until like I
Yeah.
had to in college. I'm like, this workout dumb as shit. And then I started doing, I'm like, this shit hard as hell.
I tell you what, the simpler you can. That's why I say, as you get older, it's good to get out because the simpler you can make shit. I mean, the simpler it look, the harder it can be, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like the sandbag you see me with, D. I take that thing, put it on my shoulder,
I gotta order one of those.
and I go up and down the stairs, and then switching shoulders or whatever. And it's
you can do that at home.
I'm wiped out after that.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
It's crazy, but it's insane how many different exercises I come up with now that I'm older. I usually send a Don like, hey man, look, I done found out how to do this, and he just tell me how stupid I am because it looks like I'm trying to like learn how to lift a building or something.
Yeah, you about to go be a superhero, like immediately. Like, bro, just
So
why
when you
are
work out,
lifting up a big ass tire and throwing it across the room?
That shit was awesome.
let me ask you this: when you work out, do you have a persona you take on?
Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good question.
So like
persona?
you said like Superman. So I'm like, dude, Superman was one of my favorite heroes. So I'm like, I think I kind of go, or like Batman.
If I'm doing some high intensity training, like some good hit training, Captain America will come to mind.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
hands down, there's some really good hit training. Captain America come to mind. Straight,
And like,
yeah,
and you
Superman,
walk out
all
the
way.
gym feeling like, who? I'm sorry, who'd you say?
Strength. If I'm going with strength and like a good strength workout, yeah, Superman definitely. That's the persona I'll get.
I would have to
Does-
say Goku for me from Dragon Ball Z. Like
Oh,
when I'm really like locked in killing it, so I'm not
yeah.
screaming. I like just gotta it's I keep it in, but yeah.
How long does that persona? Does it stay with you outside the gym for a little bit?
Hell yeah!
Hell
Some
yeah.
days
Yeah.
I'll go full
Yeah.
I'll skip Superman and I'll go full what's his name from 300 Titus.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
I go
yeah,
full
yeah.
Leonidas. Like if I go full Leonidas, I'm walking out that gym. Don't say nothing to me. Like what you say? What? Okay, I'm feeling myself now. Like I feel like I just fucking took 300 and won the damn war.
And this is why your sex game is because you fucking
Nah,
like
no
Leonidas.
lie.
Because you hitting it like Leonidas. Come back on my shield, nigga. Come back on my shield or don't come back at all.
Exactly. Like if I watch a good gladiator movie, I watch 300 or I watch the show Spartacus Come to the Stars, like I get in the zone and I'm ready to throw some shit around, lift whatever, like I'm good.
Next.
But Goku is crazy, Don. That means you
It's like a release. Like you just
Yes,
like
man.
you gotta let that shit out.
Hey, what's on your playlist?
Workout playlist, dude. Can I go back to what used to be on my playlist and I could take this
You
into a
can
music?
do whatever, man.
Man, so
This
like
is
in
not a
college,
censored show.
You
pregame
VIP,
used to
sir.
be, thank you. I need to mention that to my wife. Like pregame in college, bro. I really got into DMX, man.
Oh
Love
hell
it.
Like,
yeah. DMX get you hype for real.
then
Like you
it
listen to
was like,
DMX when you're getting ready to argue with somebody or when you're getting ready to go work out. Like those are 2 times this is the DMX.
Man, one
then it was
song popped up in my head already when she said this shit.
what song was that? What song?
Oh shit, what's the name of the song? It's that da-da.
Hey,
Who we be? They don't know.
yeah, that was dope. I mean, what album was that? I'm gonna have to ask
The
that.
Great Depression.
Rest in peace, DMX, man.
Yeah,
Yep.
absolutely.
So it used to be that. And then I went through a Young Jeezy phase.
Okay, I can see
Jeezy was
Young
that
Jeezy.
guy for a little bit.
No matter what phase I went through, Tupac is on everything that is at least 2 Tupac songs on my list.
Who's that guy for me, man? Let me see. Dude, I'd have to say maybe Jay-Z is that guy for me, man.
No shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
So,
have some.
and I would say he's been
some.
pretty consistent throughout the years. So I would say
Okay.
Jay-Z's been that guy. But
Yeah,
DMX got too
Tupac,
violent
Eminem,
after I got 30, bro.
He said DMX got too violent.
That was those are my 3 that's usually in there. Kendrick Lamar, Eminem, Tupac. Like those are the ones I get into.
I would have to, Kendrick Lamar is always in the rotation.
Yeah.
It depends on whatever mood I'm in. Cause hell, I'll work out to R&B sometimes if it's just like a stress relief workout. But
in my running days, I would work out to R&B.
So when you work out to R&B,
it calmed me down rather than hype me up.
Okay,
And I started too fast, and now I got to run 1 mile angry. Like that's just tiring as fuck. Like 2 miles angry.
that's what I was gonna say. Like, what type of workout is the R&B workout?
Oh man,
How is the R&B workout? What type of workout is that usually?
it's usually R&B is usually I'm doing like some core working out where it's stuff where it's not like high intensity stuff.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because I know, yeah. Like you said, that it usually set the vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. For
But
sure.
when I'm about to coach, I'm listening to Kendrick, some Cole, some old Drake maybe, but it's gonna be some Lil Jon in there somewhere.
Yeah,
What about
some Linkin Park, some
Linkin Park. Ain't no wrong with Linkin Park.
ain't no wrong Linkin Park.
I did go through a phase where I had some like the Eagles in my shit.
Oh man,
like
that is
I think
that's a pretty good
one. It's in Hotel California.
Yeah, that's the one in Hotel California. Yes, sir.
So when that I'll be like, You had me.
That dog desert highway.
Man, yeah, them, and then yeah, I went. That was a little funny phase, bro. I went through a phase where I had Johnny Cash on my playlist. I don't know what I was going through at
That's
that
an
point.
interesting one. That's very interesting.
Yeah, and yeah. Talk about it, huh?
You should talk
Yeah.
about
it. That's an interesting pick. There really is, no doubt. Like I got so many rock bands that I'm actually into. So if you listen to my workout playlist, somebody will be like, "Who the fuck is this dude?" Like I'm not sure who listens to all this. Like it's just such a range of shit in my damn playlist. It's ridiculous.
I would say.
Have y'all ever run into somebody that doesn't look in shape, and then they shock the shit out of you? Like this one time, I'm in the military, I'm not gonna lie, completely judged this guy. The guy was had been 41, 42 years old. Me, I'm a young stud, okay? Nobody's gonna outrun me, nobody's gonna outpush me, nothing. He does push-ups. He does like maybe a little over the bare minimum. Me, I'm like knocking him out. Boom. Sit-ups, knocking him out. Boom. He does sit-ups. He's struggling because he has a beer gut and everything. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm going to be the first guy back on a 2-mile run. Get to the 2-mile run. I take off. The motherfucker right beside me. And I'm almost at the mile mark. I'm like, time for me to speed up. This motherfucker right. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, are you serious? Dude looked like Al, but like he was like a fat Al Bundy, a fatter Al Bundy. I didn't think he had it in him, but this motherfucker run his ass off and barely even break a sweat. Like I was trying to leave him so bad. Like I spent all my energy like just trying to blow him in the dust. But he ended up keeping up with me. We both ran our 2 miles in like 13 minutes or something like that. I'm like, come on, man. Like, how the hell is he doing that? Had little legs, beard belly, threw me for a loop.
That dog in him.
Threw me for a loop. I'm like, how the hell? Like, I've never seen somebody that looks like they're in worse shape run so damn good. It was insane.
Question: How much? Who won the 2 mile?
It was me. But only like 10 seconds. Like I came in before him, 10 seconds before him, but I was just so shocked that he was keeping up with me because it just looked like he couldn't keep up with nobody. Like he looked like he'd be struggling the whole time.
He probably had a hard life.
Sometimes I guess some people just, and a lot of it is it true that like muscle memory like has a lot to do with it too. Your muscles know how to move a certain way, so when you do something like push-ups, I can knock out 40 push-ups with no problem because I'm used to doing them all the time.
I guess you know what I think. I always think that could apply to running. Yeah, I think that could apply to running. Now, like, yeah. Dude, I wonder what he was doing. Like, I've met guys like that, bro. That's like exceptionally athletic, but like don't look like it. But that just make me think, bro. When you was my age or in your prime, bro, you were probably
you were a monster, man. Like that shit is crazy.
Yeah, I definitely think
I know people they tell Don that like, oh man, it seems like you can still play. They tell me that. Like, hey, man, it seems like you should still be in the military. I'm like, no, the hell I don't. But then again, we know what it's like to be in our prime.
Right. I think that'd be a lot.
We don't feel like it. So when they look at us, they're like, damn, okay, well, you look like you still got something in you. So, but that's just how it is.
I know this, man. In a group of men, black men, it's scary to white folks to have everybody in shape. So
yes.
Oh hell yeah. They get uncomfortable immediately.
It is. so Don, I went to our grandma died some years back. And it was me and it was Dalen, it was Reggie, Chet, like all of us, we met at, I forget what restaurant we met at. Me and Dalen were walking. Me and Dalen, we had been working out for a minute. So you could tell, like, Dalen's always, he's cut. So he's always looking like that. Me, I been working out. So I'm like, okay. And Reggie's like, why y'all niggas so big, man? Like, what the hell? I'm like, dude, I don't really feel that big. But I'm pretty sure he's used to being in better shape than what he was. But it always looked like he's at top tier shape.
Man, like kind of like you said earlier, man, people be, what your problem was. And it like, and you just used to being you. You don't be like me personally, like it's, I'll feel like, I'll say this, like, let's say if I'm not training for a while and I go a few days without working out, I'll feel like, man, I've completely deteriorated.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
I
yo,
love that
I
shot
think,
though. Like if I hadn't been in the gym for a while, hadn't lifted in a while, then I lift and I'm still like right the same, if not better, because my muscles are so rested.
but a lot of times, especially if you had a background in like just movement and like military sports stuff like that,
Yeah.
you got your base is better than most people around you. So like your base look or feel is somebody else's like dream, and then you be thinking like, oh man, I look like shit today, or feel like it, and somebody
Yeah.
else is like, oh man. So I think we all got that what you call that kind of skewed on distorted view. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah. Yeah, I agree. For sure. Now, do y'all think it's easier well, naturally I think it's harder for women to get in shape. But now since it's so affordable to just have surgery now, you see a lot of people doing that. And you can pretty much tell who's the people that are going out and getting surgery because, they're doing exercise or something, they're out of breath like the first second set or something like that. They're about to die. Because they went and they got the ass slapped on and whatever else slapped on and
Not
adjusted.
slapped on.
So now you've been operated on and you're like Lady Frankenstein or Mr. Frankenstein's monster, and you're not really in shape. You look good, but you're in terrible shape.
Oh, hell yeah.
Man,
That's like giving somebody that's bad at sex Viagra. Oh, congratulations.
man, you know what?
You still
have this-
suck. It just lasts longer.
You have this long-lasting hard on. You still are horrible at this. I'm not sure how you pull that off, sir.
It's unfair for oh man, I don't want to say unfair, but like I think women got an advantage with that. Especially if you got money, you got an advantage where you can run up into. And I don't know if dudes getting abs. Did Drake get abs for real?
I think he did, because what's his name? Oscar De La Hoya.
I think he did.
He said Oscar De La Hoya said he got the surgery and he got abs. But they didn't like input anything. They just sucked all the fat off of there around his abs and bam, he has
You get that lipo.
Yeah.
Kanye
That's
got it too, though.
See, I'm thinking they putting abs in it. Oh, okay.
Nah, it's some people that do get it. It be the weird looking mayonnaise people that get that. Cause you gotta come up with it. Yeah.
Yeah. Because it's hard to suck out all the fat around your abs when you have no abs. You know what I'm saying? Like you suck out all the fat and then there's not really any muscle there, so it's kind of pointless. You got a flat stomach, which is great, but no abs. That stomach is fine with me.
My favorite thing to see is like the women that's not super rich go get a BBL and then just see it wear off over time because they ain't keep up with it. And I was like, you just wasted $8,000, buddy.
That's
like,
the
look at
saddest shit I've ever seen.
It's hilarious to me. I know a couple people personally that have got it.
The reason I really don't like all that happening now is because it's like everybody starting to look the same now. Like it's just a cookie cutter thing. Like everybody's looking the same. Oh look!
Oh man, yes, bro.
And you can't differentiate who is what. You know what I'm saying?
I like the natural. I want to see some stretch marks.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Yeah,
natural
looks for me.
I'm wondering, like, so I know y'all we talking about like butts, but like you think about like the fillers with the lips, you can get your forehead filled, and like all of this you can get filled. And so I be thinking, bro,
I hate all that.
Yeah,
ain't nobody parents like ain't nobody kids gonna look like nobody parents no more. Like you gonna lose all family resemblance.
I'm like, oh damn, that's your mama. She don't look like you.
You gonna lose all family resemblance, bro.
Yeah, like damn, y'all don't look related no more.
Everybody gonna be, for the most part, a lot of like you stuck like it's gonna be everybody looking like little fish, man.
Oh yeah,
the little fishes. Yeah,
hell yeah. And it seems like a lot of people, like you got a lot of people doing fitness apps, and a lot of people showing, especially like you, little brother, like you have a lot of clientele that you take on in order for them to stay in shape. A lady that I follow on Instagram, her name is Nikki Robinson, Nicci Robinson. She shows a lot of her workouts online, and she also has an app, and she just had an app built. I follow her all the time. I do a lot of her workouts. Shit's killer. It really is. So fitness, it seems to be a growing field.
Dude, man, it is, man.
Everybody wants to stay in some kind of shape, so everybody wants to get some kind of some kind of trainer to help them do that.
Yeah, it is, bro. And there's so many areas you can go with it. It's hard to kind of, if you want to like grow as an online guy. Like I don't know how to operate necessarily in the online space as well as I'd like to.
Yeah, it seems like you do it just because you want to. It's not
Yeah,
nothing. It's
and
just
so
for pure motivation for you or for maybe for someone else.
yeah, and so like what I'm learning is like, dude, you gotta after a while. It does, like in this day and age, it helps even locally. I think to have that online, like a lot of people, at the very least, beef up their production. You know what I'm saying? Might have a camera guy, or something like that.
Yeah,
I think that's a key point to whether you're a coach or a trainer. That's a key element, and then a lot of people moving to apps, right? So you got to have that. You do have to have like a team of like of social media, at least aware people around you to let you know. And it's hard to do it just by yourself. Like I'm looking for a camera guy right now. You know,
all right.
and then it's also like
start kind of branding yourself a little more when it comes to that area, just to build up your clientele.
yeah. So like, dude, the hard part for me is like seeing how this shit be working on social media, bro. I mean, like me and you talked about that once. Like Instagram and TikTok got different reaches, bro.
Yeah,
like
yeah, for sure.
We were talking about that just with the podcast.
Yeah, we just talked about that. Like just with this stuff, like we get a lot of younger viewers when we go to TikTok, but then everybody older kind of gravitates to Instagram and Facebook and all that, and they'll chime in and everything.
And see, the problem I'm running into, like, I'm kind of the opposite, bro. Like, but I know if I change it, like, if I kind of approach it differently, I think it could switch. But just because I've started on TikTok, it's like now I feel like damn near I almost got to reintroduce it to you know what I mean? Because like I just get on there and talk, and I never intended it to be business. But now, so like getting into that, so like we talked about, like most of I looked at my analytics the other day, is like 30 to 45, and then like, or no, like 25 to 32, and then like 45 to 54 is like women, might I add, is the biggest one.
Yeah.
And so now it's like, man, I'm gonna start, and I'm kind of throwing it in there a little more, but I'm throwing, but both of my pages public on Instagram and TikTok, both of them public.
Yeah.
But then the TikTok just got the more people. I'm like, if I like, man, I want to kind of really just kind of do fitness or kind of find a way to fuse them. But then it's like, shoot, I'm probably be on here muscle shirts and whatnot, and then I'm be getting, I don't know, man.
And it definitely seems like TikTok, when you want to promote through TikTok, TikTok has the most people to reach, but you're
gonna get some goofies less in there.
Like if you get to monetize stuff in TikTok,
some goofies.
Yeah, yes.
You're definitely gonna get some goofies.
Like we done got some crazy comments and everything while we were on TikTok. The TikTok gotta keep posting. Keep posting. You gotta post like 2 or 3 times a day on TikTok.
TikTok pays less?
Yeah, TikTok pays less. The money maker is YouTube. And then after YouTube, I think Instagram. Is it Instagram? Is Instagram pay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Instagram pays. YouTube, you gotta go through way more hoops though.
Yeah. Once you start catching fire on YouTube, it's a lot of hoops you gotta jump through. But eventually, they end up paying you for your content or for sponsoring somebody. But that shit it takes a lot to get through. It really does.
Yeah, man. Hey, but you gotta be more. You definitely gotta be digital in this age, bro. Like it's like
yeah, for sure. For sure.
To max our potential, you gotta be digital to some extent, man.
Yeah, and I love the fact that we're able to reach so many people. But man, it's like a fucking second job out there. Like it's like I can only imagine like D-Mac has to have I don't know how many workouts in your phone alone. You could post like a whole 2 years worth of workouts on whatever platform, and it's crazy.
I just tell you what, man, as it gets hard, just remember this, man. If you don't feel like working, all you ever have to do, get you a bucket of ice cream, turn on your live, and take your ass to sleep. You do that for 7 years straight. You do that for 7 years straight, I promise. I mean, I'm telling you. That's all you gotta do, man.
But yeah, it's right. It is like another job. That's why I have. So we got the podcast page. I got my coaching page. I got my personal page, and then I got the clothing line page. And shit, I always forget, that I even got half them pages. But you do gotta be on that
That's
digital
true. Hey,
shit.
tell them about the clothing line, boss.
Yeah. Tell them, yeah.
Oh yeah, I think I'm gonna rebrand the shit. So I think I'm just the name of it right now is Drippy Bear Apparel. Is the logo and shit is from like my kids' teddy bear and everything. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna name the kids' clothing line that, and then I got some few names that I want to do for like the grown up shit.
Okay, that's dope. That's dope.
Dude, I'm definitely interested in that. That's another great thing about podcasts, bro. Like, it's nothing but like you just threw something out there a while ago, bro. Somebody named the Nikki lady.
Yeah,
That was
Nikki Robinson.
right there. That was a plug
yeah.
that everybody finna see. Like I like.
I'm trying, man. Look, I'm trying. Y'all go to that lady page. I'll try that lady workout, so she'll do like 5 sets or 6 sets of whatever head training she does. I could barely make it through 3 or 4. I'm like, I don't even make it through the whole thing. That shit's exhausting. But chick is dope. My brother, Dalen McCoy, looked that fool. Hey, Dalen, what's your Instagram?
Oh, Coach
I'll
Mac.
post it up on here when I do post this interview.
Coach Mac _4, I think.
Coach Mac _4.
And the business, the training page is Priority U Sports. That's you with a U, and that's it.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go back to what you said about the analytics and like the women watching. So there was a time where I took a break from coaching, so I just started training people, and of course it was more women than anything.
Yeah.
So I just want to ask, did you go through the same problem? Since I was training women, there's a stigma that I was knocking all these women off, and I wasn't. So I was like, have you had to go through that too as a trainer?
Of course he wasn't.
I wasn't though.
No, he wasn't.
Why you keep doing the quotation marks? I wasn't.
No, it's the scissors. It's scissors. That's not quotations.
But yeah, as a guy trainer, yeah. So they go, yeah.
That was one of the main reasons I stopped personal training and started doing athlete. One of the reasons I stopped personal training and doing athletes, man. Like I'll personal train every now and then still. Not necessarily because people think that I want to, but
They're trying to get at you.
I know it's different for women that tried. So, because I had some that tried too and everything. They was like, no.
Hey, bro, at that age at that point, it be it was kind of early for me.
Yeah,
it was tough.
Oh, yeah. You try to knock the mix or shit where you eat, as they say.
Yeah, it was tough.
Yeah. I got no doubt.
Yeah, man. So no, but yeah, like, and you might have a jealous boyfriend or something like I think I did, or a husband or something like that, and then you'll think, and even from the experience part, some people, I don't know, man. Some people don't really care if they got a husband or something like that. Like you'll be
yeah. Hey, listen, for
you'll
real.
be surprised. Or boyfriend.
That's insane.
You'd be surprised.
You ain't no lie.
Then it's like, how much of this do I take for this hourly rate? Like, if you do any more, I'm gonna have to charge you.
The rate. That was my whole deal with becoming I got a certificate in physical therapist assistant and everything. So now I can massage and everything like this. Shut up, Don. Like I can massage and everything like that, but I don't want to do it on the side because it's gonna be weird. Like even if I'm not doing anything, it feels like I'm doing something. Like it's weird.
So man, like in the movies where they like I've seen interviews where they talk about they do sex scenes or whatever, and I don't know to the extent, but like it's not really sex. But
yep.
I was watching interviews like, but do you turn? I think I read somewhere like they say they tape their shit to their leg or something like that. Sometimes,
yeah, something like that.
So they got different tricks, or yeah.
Yeah,
you got to do that as a masseuse. That's what you gotta do. Like when you you're gonna have to tape it to your leg, man. Yeah, man, I'm telling you.
Especially when you
That's
was
hilarious.
rubbing on them old white women.
And this what I'm. Mm-hmm. This what I was trying to say a while ago, man. Like it's turning that off. It's like how do you turn that as a trainer? How do you got like if you're gonna be real if you're not gonna hit all your clients or any of your clients, you got it's like
I mean,
you got to
you're
master
like
turning that off.
you're
It's like
professional, but at the same time, you're human. You know what I'm saying?
I was
So of
training
course,
somebody the other day. I was like, you got to. I'm sorry. Like then you start training like this. I was like, I mean, it's too much. This is why I don't train adults, man.
like, okay, hey, I'm going to touch your arm, okay? And no way is this me hinting towards anything.
Yeah, you're gonna have to take it to your leg, man.
Yeah, like so since I coach now, some of the parents were like, "Hey, I like the workouts you working with them. You want to put me through some workouts?" And I was like, "No, I just say I don't do basketball stuff because you got to deal with different stuff like that." And the same thing with parents. You just got to have that boundary, and you try to. Some dudes are naive, so you really don't know when a woman's flirting
Yeah,
with you. But I
yeah.
had to tell some parents, even at work and school, they trying to holler at me during the parent teacher conference. Like, we talking about your kid skipping and you trying to see what I'm doing after this. Like, come on now. Stay focused.
Now, let me ask you this:
Like, oh yeah, you know, you
depend
can
on how she look?
skip somewhere too, you know.
Yeah.
Do you have are you more lenient with that response depending on how the mama look?
Yeah.
Sinner.
Like, yeah, I ain't finna do nothing. I'm just gonna be in this area, in this proximity from these hours. So
Man, it's the coaching tough. Man, what age you said high school?
yeah.
It'd be tough, man.
When you see people working out in the gym and you see them doing something wrong, do you correct them?
No, but I'm always like I be trying to turn that off, bro. But I'm always critiquing, bro. I'm
Okay.
always critiquing, man. And but for the most part, no. Especially if it's a young guy. If it's a young guy, I might say something though. Older guys,
Yeah.
I'm not saying that. And
Yeah.
females, I'm never saying anything. Never saying anything.
Okay. What
feel
is
like
the
it's a
biggest thing
service.
you see guys doing wrong in the gym? Like, do they like missing a leg day, or you see the same guy coming to the gym, they only works
If I
one
had to
body part or
just
something like that?
if I had to just say overall, I would just say skipping legs.
Okay.
Skipping legs and working big muscles. Like everybody want to work chest and arms, where
Yeah.
it's like it don't that at the end. A guy told me that was 60 the other day. He was like his doctor told him that his upper body too strong and his lower body ain't strong enough.
Yikes.
He got vertigo, nigga.
Oh,
Imagine
hell.
having
God
vertigo
damn.
and your upper body ain't strong enough, nigga. You finna fall head first.
You stumbling all day.
You already stumbling. Now you top heavy.
Yeah.
Not
So
the boat I want
my
to be
whole
in, man.
deal was this guy that I used to. He was in the Air Force, and he said he told me early. This had to been like 2001, 2002. He said your body is a foundation. Like you build that shit from the bottom up.
Right.
Like yeah, you go and you know you work legs and you work your way up instead of working from the top down. Like if you do that, you'll be okay. You'll be nice and even, so you won't have any of those problems.
And then even as you get older, bro, you know, as I started paying more attention to that, but like even like your ankles and stuff like that, bro, like that
Yeah.
will and especially for jumpers, bro. I'm telling you, bro, I started dunking like in COVID. I tore my Achilles, bro. So I'm like, so I really got into
What?
Oh shit.
yeah, bro. I was just out doing some so around this time is when I quit bodybuilding and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna do my athlete stuff again, stuff I know and I know gonna be good for you in the long run. So I was doing some single leg hops or whatever. I started too quick and thought I was able to just go right back into it.
Yeah.
I didn't warm up properly enough, so I started doing some single leg hops and bro, I felt like I got shot.
That's what
Oh
I heard
damn.
people say when they tear their Achilles. They feel like they got shot, and then
It hurt.
your ankle just go numb.
Yeah, because it didn't hurt, but it was like you just I don't know, it's a weird feeling, bro.
Yeah.
And so I started looking more into like foot, ankles, because I'm like, bro, I can't get it. I ain't finna go get surgery. I don't even know if you do surgery shit like that. But anyway, I started doing foot, ankle, tibia. You know what I'm saying? Exercises, and bro, yeah. Now I'm probably if not higher than just about where I was in high school. Probably higher than I was in high school. But that was after my Achilles break. So with my basketball guys, dude, I'm always doing foot and ankle stuff, man. Oh, so
That's dope.
yeah.
Me, I can't jump anymore because of foot and knee problems. But I do step ups and all that.
Walk on your tippy toes, bro, for 30 seconds, forward and backwards.
Oh,
Do that a few days.
Okay.
Yeah,
I naturally walk on my tiptoes. So
no, I mean as high as you can on your tiptoes, forward and backwards for like 10 yards. 10 yards forward and backwards like 3 times. I mean, if you do it consistently, I mean every day, twice, 2-3 times a day. I mean 2 or 3 times down and back. I'm telling you, man, that be the thing because, like I said, when you walk, now we get into serious again. But when you walk, that ground contact is like because the ground don't move. It's like it's always punching you back because it don't move. It don't give. Like if you went to like the trampoline park, the trampoline thing, the ground always gives, so it's not pressure on your knee. The ground don't give on the actual ground. So when you hit from your ankle to your knee, it's like this every time. Every time your foot hits,
yeah, they say that's why I lost a lot of my cartilage because I was running like 35 miles a week.
Yeah, just constantly pounding. That's a little car wreck.
Yeah, it's gonna give out.
People be having. That's why people be having to get plastic hips and shit.
Yeah, that's true. You're right about that. Especially like football players and stuff like that. Like they usually have to have hip surgery.
Yeah, man. A lot of working out. I think the best approach would be corrective. Like, bro, I ain't gotta squat the house. Even as an athlete, I ain't gotta squat the house. I just need to move weight fast, and it don't have to be heavy. Yeah, like, that's the body, and like that's what bodybuilding was breaking me down a little bit. That's why I had to stop this shit.
Now here's a good question. How long do y'all's workouts usually last? Are you like a 2-hour person in the gym, or 30-40 minutes, or how you do that?
I'm 30-40 minutes, bro.
Okay.
Usually.
Same. Yeah. Like I don't stay in there long. I get in there, I do what I need to do, and then I'm out. Unless I go to the sauna or something like that.
When you go to the sauna, are you butt naked?
Not butt naked. Well, sometimes. Sometimes I just have a towel.
How do you feel about butt nakedness in the locker room?
Look,
them old people be the nastiest people in the locker room.
I was gonna say it'd be the old people for me. It'd be the old people for me, man. Like they don't care. Like they be
shit out. Come on,
this
now.
dude. This had to be
freedom of the balls, man.
This had to be 2004, and I knew this dude because I worked with him. But every day he had come in to the gym. I know he went to that gym, and he likes to walk around the locker room just butt ass naked. So he butt ass naked, and he's swinging his hammer around. Like, guys, like, oh, whoa, Frank, like, what the hell? Like, put that thing away. What are you doing? He's like, hey, we're in the locker room, guy. I'm like, yeah, but damn, I don't want to see all this. Like, put a towel around you or something like that. Old people don't care. They don't care. My first new sauna I went to in Europe, I thought it was going to be awesome. It's nothing but old people that don't care about being naked. Such this.
Old people get look like when you hard. Do you still get hard off? Do you get hard off old people bodies?
That's a valid question. Do old people like
that's a valid question. Like, do old people get hard off other old people? I gotta say yes.
I can't say yes. No.
I gotta say yes, because
if it's the woman you with, of course, like the love you have for her is gonna push you through that. But I can't see like old people.
Studies
old
show
people not going to an old strip club.
I'm trying to tell you, studies show that in the nursing homes they have more sex than anybody.
You also have a good point.
Oh, that's also a good point because they do be putting it in.
Yeah, so they are around then. I don't know if they getting their hard on from the hot nurse or whatever, but they cracking down the other grandma in the next room.
Was it men and women at the one you went to in Europe?
Yes, men and women.
Nobody was hard.
No, nobody was hard. It's weird. Nobody was hard because it's Europe. Because Europe, they don't care.
I'm just trying to
Like
collect
being
some
naked to
data.
them is fine.
It's normal over there. Yeah, they don't
It's
care about
normal
that.
over there. You come over here, you see somebody in the thong, and everybody's having a heart attack. That's the one thing I can say. Like over here, like nudity is just frowned upon. Like we're not supposed to like what do you think happens? Like it's a naked person. We are okay with somebody shooting somebody's brains out, but we are not okay with nudity at all.
Do we
That's
want
not
full
funny,
nudity?
but like that's fucked up at the same time. Cause think about,
This is true, man.
yeah, like hey, let's go see this guy kill 15 people and break the neck and the bone popping out and everything. But as soon as they see a titty, no,
Like, no,
damn.
you cannot watch
Hey,
these titties.
and,
No, bad titties.
and then he tell these niggas, "I'll be back."
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he gonna do
I'm
it
Then
not.
he
again.
coming back to do the shit again. Like,
Wait a minute. There's more.
like what the hell? I never got it. When I went to Europe, I never got that because there was just nudity everywhere, like nudity in the newspaper and all that kinds of shit. But it's like they didn't show a lot of violence. Over here, it's the opposite. We show violence like a motherfucker.
And we have a lot of
Nothing
babies.
about sex.
I think if I seen more people, if I seen more naked people, I would probably would have been a father at a later age than earlier age.
Because
I would
you would have been actually normalized to it. So you're like, okay, well, I've seen nudity before, so it's fine.
Yeah. But this is what you. But okay. Now I agree 100% with the guns and the nudity and the violence. But when we go into 24-hour fitness, and you see the lady with, she got her chest. Let's call I think. Well, I'm jumping subjects. What I think would be more appropriate to call titties when you actually look at it from an equitable standpoint. Because I can't show my balls, but you can show your titties. But titties and balls are almost equivalent because, like,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what reaction women have to balls, but if I see titties. So my point is this:
Apparently, women are kind of disgusted by balls. Like we're okay with tits, but balls they're kind of frowned upon.
you could call titties chest balls.
You can. Testicles, as they like to call them. Yes, chesticles.
Go there.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, when you like, I'm seeing. I think the nudity, bro. So I live across on a college campus. I mean, it's close to a college campus, and like I think one of y'all said it earlier, booty shorts are like normal, bro.
Yeah, so normal.
But it's like, should everybody be wearing booty shorts?
But then they no, everybody don't like. That's like saying like every big person saying they're BBW.
So
Not
do
all
we
y'all
want?
fucking BBWs. Like
They forgot what the
big,
first.
you big, but your ass ain't beautiful. Like what the hell?
That's what I'm saying. They forgot what one of the B's was, cause
Right.
Bro, cut off.
Oh, now that's a question.
Thick. I don't know if thick. I don't know if BBW the same as a big woman.
It's the height to weight ratio. If you got somebody that's like 4'11" and they 145 pounds, that's probably BBW to them. Like that. I'm sorry, that's probably thick to them.
but it also goes with where all the weight is.
Ah, there you go.
So it's also how they shape. So I say BBW cutoff point is probably like 225, 230. And she got to be shaped right.
I was gonna say all of it's carried in the right spots.
Yeah.
So somewhere below the mid 200s.
Yeah, and and it also plays into a part of what you said, the height to weight ratio.
Okay, all right.
Yeah,
I got
so
you.
height, weight, and yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if I could,
where does thick fall in then?
okay, I don't know if I could quantify it, but this is where my thick cutoff is. I got to be able to see your ankles.
Ooh, no, hey, that is a qualification for that. That's a good qualification.
Okay, so you gotta be able to tell that you have ankles.
Yeah. That's
Ever seen a horse?
If you can't see the ankle no more, that's BBW.
Okay.
You done seen it.
Right.
You done seen a
Fair
thick
enough.
horse. You also, every horse you can see you can see their ankle.
Yeah.
That's true. Good point. Okay.
Now, cause this be my thing, bro. It be people saying BB thick. Let's say thick. It be people saying thick, bro. But like, and then look, okay. So my next cutoff might be you are a BBW if I can't see your knees. Round up.
I can
Round
agree
up.
with that. I can agree with that. Like,
Round
can't
up.
see your knees, but you can tell they're kind of there. Now,
Now,
you too big if you like
Or
your
the
thighs
knees,
and
the
your
knees are
knees,
doughy.
you know, and you
you got
can't really see
you
the
got some
knees. It's like
yeah.
they're tied together like a balloon animal.
Now,
If I could put my hand and leave a handprint on your knee, that's BBW right there.
Yeah.
Or you gotta look at the elbow cleavage. They got the elbow
Don't you
cleavage.
start with the elbow cleavage.
The elbow cleavage right there. I'm just saying.
that's another good factor because the knee, from a training perspective, the knee and the elbow are essentially the same thing.
See?
So you got to.
Okay.
So I was leaning with you, kind of like on the shape, or I think you said depending on where the weight is.
Yeah.
Now this is where my problem come in at. Can you be thick? Okay, I guess my next level up, sticking with this, would be okay. You got no. Okay, the way your knees are facing. Now, if your knees are facing in and you got big thighs, one, you probably gonna need a hip. You probably gonna need a hip eventually. But two,
I knew he was going with it as soon as he said, keep going. Keep going. Preach to the people.
and then okay, you're gonna have some really big issues. Okay, I'm getting off here, but like you're gonna have some issues if a person knees going like they ain't got no flexibility. Like you're gonna have to be real missionary. That's one perspective from that. So you're gonna have to be super missionary. But yeah. So then it's like the picture a pear, right? Picture a pear but upside down.
Yeah.
Picture a pear but upside down. That's how a person built with no knees is. No knees and they go inside. Like I said,
Yeah.
like, but they face inside, so you're an upside down pear, man.
When y'all see a bigger person working out in the gym, I'm talking like
Where you going with this, man?
not my 600-pound life big, but like
But like a little big, like
somebody just riding the line between thick and big. You see them working out at the gym. Is that an attractive trait? Seeing them put in the effort.
I think so, bro.
It's an attractive trait to me. I like seeing that. I like seeing somebody put in the effort to better themselves in that kind of way.
Man, I don't have a problem with like the BBW sticking, but I think all of them can win. I also think,
Yeah,
bro,
sure.
you can't be, and you big in all of these. You probably just big if you got all in the like, because there's some women that say they thick. I think this is BBW. You can't be thick just because you got big legs. You have big legs and a pancake ass. That is not thick, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
no,
ain't
it's
That ain't
thick,
thick.
but
You are.
like we said, that weight proportion, like you got if your weight is mainly belly and no booty, like it's kind of weird.
Yeah, that's
But
it's
you know,
definitely-
I'm so the labels. Other than that, bro, you could be beautiful in any category. I think I will say that. So like,
I agree with that, but
I got
at the same
limits.
time, there's some people say BBW and they are not beautiful. Like
Yeah, right. You got to know your.
about you. Drop a B.
Yeah, if you're gonna use the term, you got to know.
Is it drop a bit?
Yeah, drop one of them B's and be good to go. We're all right.
But no, I think it's pretty inspiring. I guess. I be like, man, you get it. You go ahead, do your thing. That's kind of my
That's
like.
mainly my thought. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, this chick is putting in work.
Yeah.
If I see
You
you
wanna
more than
be
one
better.
day, I'm like, oh, okay, yeah. Whoever getting this chick, like, they're about to see some amazing results right now.
Or like, I hope you work, and this might be a bit selfish, but I hope you work out so hard that I'm attracted to you in a few months. That's kind of like that's
Yeah.
like my hope. Not that's what I be.
Them be
yeah,
the dangerous ones to get now. The ones that have lost a lot of weight.
Oh my god.
Do you?
I've heard this
I ain't gonna say
for
nothing.
bigger women that usually go to the gym. They say they get hit on more by men that are in shape. Like men that are in shape hit on bigger women that are not in great shape, rather than hit on another in shape woman.
It could be true.
I wonder if this is like a reverse psychology type thing. Like I'm a hit
I'm
on
not
you
sure.
because
But
I know
I've
you'll
heard
probably
from
be more
multiple big
attracted to
women.
me.
I will not leak my source, as they say. But but they say like they get like every single person that's in great shape, like you got a 6 pack or whatever, you in a gym all the time, like you look for somebody that's not in great shape because apparently the sex is better.
Man, you know, we used to be hunter gatherers, bro.
Yes, that we did, sir. Not much has changed in that area. We still kind of are hunter gatherers.
We were out there hunting mastodons and shit. And so you gotta like it's that in animal nature, bro. You want to conquer something.
So you,
You want to conquer
so you think
something.
it's tapping into our primal instinct?
Like you want to move.
Mastodon, though. The Mastodon is what got me.
Definitely tapping into that. But yeah, what's a piece of advice, D Mac, that you would give everyone out here as far as their weight loss and fitness journey? Like, what is something that is key to them
Man,
continuing on?
just move. Uh, just move, bro. Like that's the
That's literally the first step.
main thing, bro. If you just walk, like I said, you know, and then when you get more, you know, if you got pains and stuff, that's you know, you might have to do something a little different. But bro, it's just moving, man. You know, a lot of people, especially with black people, bro. So I listened to something the other day. It's this cat was from man, where is it? Not Waxahachie, but anyway, somewhere near Dallas, bro. Like going to Dallas, Navasota. Ain't that near Dallas?
That's Houston.
Yes, Houston.
Navasota?
Yeah. Waxahachie is actually near Dallas.
Okay, well, anyway, this guy was from near Dallas, and man, he was just saying how like he was a chiropractor, and he was like saying how whatever that fall in branch of medicine that falls in, he was like they focus things on the look of the body inside out, like their perspective is inside out, where like modern medicine is basically inside outside in. So like they trying to find cures and like you know essentially practicing and whatnot, and then which usually leads to something else. And so he was talking about the back, and he was like, usually when you have a back issue, for instance, like you sign off for them to go fix it. Well, you also sign for people to because you want a quick fix, but you also sign up and sign those papers. What people don't know is that they also give the doctors permission to like fix anything else that they see an issue with.
Oh shit.
Well, like they give them that right. Like if I see something I can fix, hey, let's fix it. That don't mean it's gonna come out right. You know what I'm saying? So I thought about like old black people that I knew that had back surgeries ended up getting something extra done while the doctor was in there. If this was the case, and I ain't never seen a successful back surgery, bro.
No. I mean I've
never
seen
seen
maybe one in my lifetime. Maybe
so
one.
like, and I'm specifically with an older person too. You know what I'm saying? But I've never seen a successful back surgery, and I think people don't know that. And I think that what he said had some validity, bro. People going in there fixing stuff. But if there's another problem, you got to come back. You know, people going in there fixing stuff in a world where they focus on outside in rather than inside out. If you just move, hell, you inside out already.
Yeah,
so I think a lot of that's just preventative, man. Like if black people work from a preventative perspective, and
now, as far as your diet goes, do you still eat the same?
Bro, I'm lucky. I don't. I just kind of eat. I don't eat fast food a lot, bro. I will say that. I don't really eat fast food. That's probably about the only thing where I'll say I'm kind of like strict there. But other than that, nah, bro. It's hard. It's hard to. That was another thing. Like it's hard to have fun in Louisiana and then watch your diet.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Because all that good food out there, I wouldn't be able to do it.
Yeah. So and so it's just having a like right now. But a good thing I think is a lot of it. But a lot of people be fat out here too. It's a lot of fried shit. But then it's
a lot of us overweight because of mainly because of portion control, though, right?
Yeah. So I will say this. I will say this. I think the biggest thing is being like, I learned that like not having to eat. Bodybuilding taught you to eat on a schedule, but then I was like, man, I don't always have to eat at this time. So I think they give me a little leniency. Like, man, if I wake up, I don't automatically have to make breakfast. You know what I'm saying? Days I work out,
some too. Yeah.
Yeah, days I work out, I eat more. So when I do eat, I kind of like just have what I want. I'm finna go smash some art.
Whenever I'm trying to shed, that's one of the things I do. I'll fast.
Yeah.
Like I won't eat breakfast and I'll fast till like lunchtime. So I only eat lunch and dinner. And I'll make sure it's not a crazy ass portion. So that's
I
whenever I'm
usually have
able to.
a I would usually have a protein shake for breakfast just to carry me over.
Speaking
A
of,
light lunch and my
sorry.
dinner is usually pretty big.
Hey, can I give a plug real quick?
Go ahead.
My boy, he's actually in Dallas. He's part owner of a supplement company, Live Complete Supplements. They make proteins, bro.
Okay.
And I signed up for the affiliate program, but it's because I know the guy, and it's all organic. But I'm gonna tap in with him, like with my athletes. I'm gonna get them to tap in, and just because it's a product I trust, knowing the source, good guy, good cause. So they try to they created an all organic supplement line. So I know right now they got the proteins.
Okay.
Man,
Live
with the plug.
Live Complete.
You big on protein? You big on protein at all?
I used to be.
Okay.
But I gotta figure out the balance so I'm not gaining when I do protein.
Okay. Understandable.
Yeah, because that protein be having a lot of extra stuff in there.
Yeah. All right. So looking at the time.
So it does like some of the protein is for. I mean,
I just looked. It's 10:05.
if I drink a protein shake every morning, kind of like a meal replacement.
All right, Drew, we'll have to wrap this up, brother. So one last thing, D-Mac, what is like your workout motto, or you got like a saying or anything?
Yeah, move, I guess, but keep it balanced.
Move, but keep it balanced.
Yeah.
Okay. What about you, Don?
Shit, I got a whole bunch. I got a whole bunch of coaching isms.
Okay. I only got one. I be stroking.
Whoa, all right.
That's what I be doing.
All right. That's not, I don't know what they got. That is a type of fitness.
Exactly.
So when I was coaching, coaching boys, it was why be average? Because boys, like, they wanted to put in the minimum amount of work and think that they was gonna be something. So why be average with boys and girls is really just do your job, because girls are always overthinking and thinking about everything else and worried about the next person. Like, no, you do your job. If that person's doing their job, then everybody will be on the same page.
My main two were one, and they both come from movies. One, see it before you do it. From Any Given Sunday, see it before you do it. You see it, you do it. Two is from The Matrix. Don't think you can do it. Know you can do it. Don't think you are. Know you are.
I like that one.
Like not in a I'm the shit type of way, but in a confident type of way. I can do this. I can get up. I can go to the gym. I can walk a mile down the road. My wife's favorite exercise is walking. So, tell herself, hey, I can walk today. There's no reason I can't do it. I can do this. Keep telling yourself you can more than you can.
Right.
Go check out my book. Fellas. Go check out my book, The Amped Leader, on Amazon as well.
Yes, sir. That's right. I forgot to say that. Yeah, my brother wrote a book.
AMPD.
I'm gonna have to follow you in everything too.
You can. This man knows his shit about fitness. Okay, he's a former bodybuilder. He's currently coaching and leading other athletes to greatness on a daily basis. And he's a fantastic leader. All right, I'm biased. Yes. Am I high? Maybe a little hammered. Maybe. But good guy.
Thank y'all for having me, man. I really appreciate it, bro.
Anytime.
Hey, man, no problem, man. Thank you. Please come on again. We need to have you again, bro.
Just let me know, man. I'm ready whenever.
Okay, I'm on it. All right. This is us. I am not the crazy one. Signing off. Remember, just because you're thinking it doesn't mean that you are. Good show, fellas.
And remember, just because you're thinking that nobody else isn't does not make you the crazy one.